Hello, Norman Nowick's here again. This is what we do when we've not got any friends, not got any mates. So listen, I was just going to tell you about what we did to our ensuite and our main sink bathroom area, which is attached to the sink, to the toilet next door. So we had a little bit of a refurbishment, so I'll turn around and I'll show you what we've got. So what we did was we replaced the tops. Very, very simple to do. There was another sink. This sink came from next door, so we moved this here, put in some beautiful black taps, which matches the top. Obviously we've got a nice little soap dispenser there to to match. And my good lady wife, she painted all of the doors, and we replaced the handles with those cute ones. So that was just the 2-pack paint, and she sanded it off to make it like an antique type, which was beautiful. But I want to talk to you about the tiles. These tiles here are existing, right? And there was border tiles on here which we took off all the way around, just under our mirror, and all the way around here, there. So I pulled all them off, and because we were putting on these beautiful mosaic tiles here, we decided to pull out all the grout in our existing subway tiles. Now that was such a big job. That was a really big job to pull out just probably a quarter, not even a quarter of an inch, an eighth of an inch out there. So when we regrouted the top, we regrouted, or the mosaics, we regrouted into there as well. And that was quite a big job. But I'm really, really glad that we did it, because it really stands them out. We did slightly different next door, but I'll show you that. Plus put the border on just to cover the top of the tiles. We did the same at the top of the mirror just to match it, just there. But that is just unbelievably effective. I just thought I'd show you that. Something so easy, changing the top. Now this is a gloss top. I'm not sure, we had this once in our kitchen, which is called Star Black, and you can see the gold speckle through that. It's just beautiful, but this is high gloss. This is a high gloss top, and in the kitchen we had a matte top. But this sink, I maybe said to you before, came from next door, which was a big sink, and it was a single sink, and we kept putting in one of those little popper things, which is all new. Like I say, these black taps are unbelievably effective against the sink and the top and the doors. It was just absolutely beautiful, but it was a lot of work. But antique doors, the nice top, which is gloss, like I say, it's maybe too glossy for in here, but it's a small workplace, a small worktop, but it's very nice. Obviously we've got the mirror there, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I'll show you next door right now. So here we are in our main bathroom area. So obviously we've got the shower through there, we've got the toilet through there. Okay, we've not done any of that yet, and I'm sure we will get it on video when we do. So what we did was we changed this top, exactly the same top, Star Black top, high gloss, put in brand new sinks here. These two are brand new sinks to match. Beautiful swan neck taps there, again with the little soap dispenser to match, but we've decided to put a black popper in there for letting the water away. But this time, we painted around the surrounds of our electrical components there, exactly the same mosaic tiles, exactly the same, except this time our mosaics our subway tiles, we decided again to take the grout out, but this time we decided to put black grout in, and again it's black grout there, and to match the surround, to match the sink and the top. Now there's a couple things. One, it was a lot of work. Secondly, I'm not sure if it's as effective a finish and enhances the mosaic than putting in the lighter beigey grout. I think that the next door was probably more effective, but it's lovely. I do like it, but it was a lot of work. And again, the good lady wife put the antique finish on there and finished it off with the same type of handles. Absolutely beautiful. Now, you may well ask the question about this here. So we decided, after much deliberation, to put tiles up the side of our bench. Now that is absolutely flush there. Flush, 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 flush. It was a lot of work and a lot of measurements and a lot of sealing, making sure it was sealed. Obviously it's grouted under here and silicone sealed under here with the black. Then over the top was the clear. But what I wanted to do was get a router. There's the middle of the sinks. I wanted to get a router right down here and put in one of those in the centre. That's what I wanted to do, but I think we were just a bit scared either to get it CNC routed, CNC machined, wood machined, or routed to take out the top of the bench top to let the mosaic tiles in, but we're just a bit scared, so we decided to do it at the end. All we did was cut the bench top 100mm shorter and put 50mm in at each side. So it's really, really, really a bit of a talking point, and it's quite effective, I think. Again, we put these on, got borders to cover the top of the mosaic tiles, and we finished it off along there. And we painted our lampshade and put in a nice little bulb, which was the new LED tip bulbs. But that was a lot of work. I did all the plumbing. Obviously I put taps on, because I think the taps are about here somewhere. The taps on for the original sink was about here, because the sink was in centre. We wanted to put two, so I put valves on here plus two T-pieces, because obviously you need a cold for here and a cold for there and a hot for there and a hot for there. So you had to tee it. So I just wired it, but I put a valve in. Put valves plus a Y piece. Then we had enough pipe to come each to connect up, but it was stainless steel connections, and it was all very easy. Had to make some slight modifications in the waist, because obviously there was one waist, and it's probably about here somewhere. So I had to run a couple of T-pieces in, a couple of the elbows and whatnots, and glue it all together and get it going down the single waist. Now I thought it would inhibit the water going away, but you fill this one up, you fill the other one up, you pop the waste, and it all flows away very, very quickly, very easily, very nicely. So it does not inhibit the water going away. But that is, I mean, really, what did it cost us? It cost us the two sinks, two taps, some work underneath that I did myself, some paint for the doors, a couple of handles. So it was done reasonably inexpensive, but it was a lot of work. I mean, digging out this grout with one of those multi-tools was a bit of work and created a bit of dust, but by James, I think it's unbelievably effective. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.